Hey guys, Kelly here, and I want to share today a strategy that I use that's one of my top 3 to 5 strategies for conversions. What I want to say at the beginning of this, before I get into how we're going to do this, is it's not how many leads that you generate, it's how many leads you convert. If you generate 1,000 leads and you're converting 1, get out of the business. Or start to learn conversion, because you're obviously good at generating leads, but you just got to convert these suckers. National averages, every 100 leads that you generate should be 3 conversions minimum, and there should be another 5 to 10 that you drip over a year per 100 that you're going to be able to convert within 24 months. So in the next 12 months, 5 to 10 of those leads will engage you again and start to become a potential client. Make sense? All right, so what I want to do today is talk about one of the strategies I use, and I know for a fact that not many area agents locally employ this strategy, or they do a really bad job at it. And my thought is, if you do this, budget 1 day a week. So you got 5 to 6 days a week that you're out there working. So take 1 day and make it a day like a Monday where you can pre-plan over the weekend the homes you're going to visit, and come up with at least 5 homes that you're going to employ the strategy I'm going to share with you. You can do it once you're proficient in less than 2 hours. And you're going to target homes that are not far from you. And I promise you, you're going to find a lot of homes not far from you that you can do this strategy with. Now, this strategy is good for FSBOs and expireds, or any lead that you generate that's a potential listing. So for today's video, I'm going to show it to you using FSBOs. But you can use this same strategy for anybody that's going to be listing. So what I use is a company called MyPlusLeads, guys. You can go and check them out, myplusleads.com. I think there's a 14-day free trial. I'm not making any money on them, but this is one of the tools that I use. If you're using RedX or LandVoice, you can do the same thing. I just happen to spend $49 a month for FSBO and expired leads from this company, and I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and search for sale by owners from November 1st until today. I'm going to go ahead and take it down to 150,000 minimum. So what it's going to do is it's going to find everything $150,000 or greater and allow me the opportunity to collect their data. I don't like to go below 150 because at that point it just becomes too cheap. I'm not making enough profit for the amount of time and money I'm going to spend to market. I think you can understand. And then I'm going to pick some cities that are close to me. Cities that I would like to work in. So let me just pick out a couple. I'm not going to be too crazy with this. Just want to make sure I have enough of these. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of everything but FSBOs. And I'm going to hit submit. And it's going to return to me a bunch of leads that it found that match the for sale by owner. Now, just so you know, in this search, 51 leads were found that match the search parameter. So let's go ahead and look at one in Winter Garden. You know what? Let me stick to Claremont. We'll go here. Nope, gonna go to Winter Garden. Don't ask me why I did that. Just did. This is a for sale by owner. Now, they got this information from Zillow. And they also use other types of filters to get more data on the client. But let's just take this home, for instance. It's listed at 333.5. There is his email address and his cell number. Now, this is going to be important. I'm going to go ahead and copy the cell number for just a minute, if it'll let me. Copy link. Let me see if that works. Perfect. So, going back over here, I'm going to go ahead. Now remember, if you do this on a Monday, you can do this on Saturday or Sunday to plan your Monday trips. Also, make sure it's not a gated subdivision, which you can do that with a quick search. So once you find the 5 homes that you want to go and visit on Monday, remember I said visit, you're not actually going to talk to the people in person, you're going to do something else. Then you're going to set up your route that you're going to go, and you're going to go in your car with your cell phone. And what I do is when I arrive at the home, I generally park myself somewhere outside and do a brief video. And the way I do it is I use my cell phone, and I make sure I use the view where I'm going to be behind, the house will be behind me. And here's where I'm going to go ahead and do a 35 to 45 second video. I'm not doing the video to get a listing. I'm doing the video to just introduce myself. You got a great home. And also I'm going to be offering them some things that have nothing to do with listing me. And I'll give you, for instance, and this is part of what you offer them to get them to call you back. I'm going to offer them a free website, no strings attached. You don't have to list with me. This is my gift to you. I'm going to offer them through their email a free for sale by owner handbook that has valuable information as they continue to sell by owner. I'm going to offer them an 800 number that will have an extension that's dedicated just for them, where they can take their cell number off the sign and keep that private, put the 800 number on the sign, and that 800 number software is going to give them a 24/7 recorded message about their home. And anytime somebody calls on it, that software will capture the name of the cell phone owner and the cell phone, and it will text and email that for sale by owner. And then that potential buyer will be on a drip campaign, text drip campaign, for the next 72 hours. Now, I'm going to offer that to them. So there's other stuff that I give them, but remember, less is better. So I'm going to offer all of that to them and say, I'd love to come preview your home, and you have a couple minutes, just text or email me back, or text or call me back. And please understand, Mr. Homeowner, this is not for me to come list your home. I do want to be able to represent your home if I happen to find a buyer locally in your area, and I do market for buyers monthly. And if I happen to find one, I'd love to come look at your home. That's it. Just a simple marketing video. Now, once that video is shot, I'm going to go over here to, and I usually do this on my cell phone. The reason I'm doing this on my Google Voice is because I wanted to show you how it works. Because I'm sending myself a message, the iPhone won't let me send myself a video. So what typically happens, guys, matter of fact, I'm not even going to use Google Voice. We'll just stick with this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send a text to that cell number. So I'm going to put his cell number up here. Then I'm going to click down here. I'm going to click the picture button. It won't let me do, well, let me see if it'll let me do it to my wife. Boom. I'm going to go here. I'm going to click that. I'm going to go to the video that I shot recently, right there. And it put it right there. And then I'm just going to send it to him. Guys, see how easy that was? Create a 45-second video with some really cool gifts you're going to give them. Drive to their house, do the video with the home behind you in the video. 45 seconds, get in your car, put in their cell phone number, attach the video, put their address on the subject line, and send it. Do that 5 times on Monday, 4 Mondays a month. That's 20 people that you're reaching with video. And guys, this strategy, it's a killer strategy. Have you heard of any realtor doing this? If you have, comment below and tell me your thoughts. If this is something that you think you would employ, I would love to hear over the next 4 to 6 weeks how it's working for you. And remember, with video as opposed to straight text, you're going to get a response. So in recap, whatever you use to get yourself leads, make sure you're getting cell numbers and also email addresses. So guys, when I go back to my home, I'm going to actually take that video and email it to me and download it to my computer. I'm also going to send their email address the same video. Make sense? So that's it, guys. That's one of the strategies that I use during the month to get my message out. And again, you can use this for FSBOs, expires. I mean, if a house expires yesterday, and they're within 20 minutes of your home, you need to be there the next morning. Shoot a video. Hey, Mr. Smith, your house just expired. I wanted to just reach out and tell you that there is a local agent that's here to help answer questions without bothering you for a listing. I know you're going to get tons of agents calling you. If you would like to have an honest discussion about why I think your home didn't sell without having to list it with me, I won't even ask you to list your home with me. But if you want to go over the reasons why I found as to why your house didn't sell, text me back and let me know when you have 15 to 20 minutes. I'd love to share the data that I found so that when you're ready to relist, you'll have the correct information. Guys, again, thank you so much, blah, 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 whatever your pitch is going to be. So guys, that's it in a nutshell. That's one of the strategies that I use to basically get conversions, not just mass amounts of leads, but conversions. I hope this made sense. I know I rambled on quite a bit, but if this is something that you think you can employ, or if you've liked this video, go below and comment and tell me your thoughts. And please understand, I use this in my business and I convert from this in my business. And again, guys, Texting and video texting, to me, is a better way to reach your client than cold calling because it gives them something of value. And if they call you back from that video, I promise you that is a stronger lead than you cold calling somebody who just talked with 3 Keller Williams agents, 2 Caldwell agents, and a Century 21 agent, all telling them the same thing. So anyway, that's it. We're almost at the end of the year. Let me know your thoughts. And by the way, last thing, it's the end of the year, if you're contemplating where you've been the last year or two, if you're parked your license with a company and maybe you're not quite ready to move, but you're thinking about it, if you want to have a heart-to-heart, realtor-to-realtor discussion about eXp Realty, here's a couple things I want to promise you. I'm not going to recruit you. I'm not going to try to push, because you've probably already heard about eXp, a lot of good, bad, and ugly stuff. You know, people are, oh my God, these people are pushy. I'm not going to do that. But I'd love to share with you why I moved my business to eXp. I'd love to share with you the good that I've gone through, some of the bad that I've gone through, so that you have a more definitive understanding of this company. 25,000 agents. We've added almost 18,000 agents in the last 24 months, guys. The company's growing, but I don't want you to feel like you're being pushed or recruited. So I'm going to give you a link at the bottom. Schedule a 15-minute call with me. I'll answer any questions you have, and I'll be a sounding board for you. And if you don't want to talk eXp, but you're thinking of moving to another broker, look, I did it for years. I basically was in charge of hiring agents, training agents. I can give you some wisdom on what to look for as you're thinking about your next brokerage. That's it, guys. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit the bell, and I look forward to getting many videos to you about strategic marketing tips in 2020. All right, that's it. Have a great day, and make sure you tell me if you're using the strategy we talked about today and if it's working for you. We'd love to hear some victory stories. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a great day.